What's up, YouTube? Tyler here from Yugi Bros here with the rest of the team, talking about Banlist predictions part 2. Obviously, you saw my part 1. I love all the comments, love how hard people went, and I figured we'd do a team discussion while we eat Chinese food. So, first topic, Whirlwind. What do you got on it?
I think it's going to 2. I think it should bring Black Wings back on the map with all the new XYZs, Diamond Dyer, stuff like that.
Yeah, they definitely have to at least bump it up back up to 2 because at 1
It's at 3, isn't it?
It's at 1.
Jesus,
it's,
where have I been?
Black Whirlwind?
Yeah, it's
I don't play Black Wing.
it makes the deck so much slower than it could be.
You know what it does, right?
And
I know it's broken.
if they brought it back up to 2, it would make the deck so much more competitive.
Yeah, when you normal summon a Black Wing, you get to add a Black Wing with less attack than that monster to your hand.
That's pretty serious. You think Madulchers are going to close?
No, because
If anything, they touch Tiramisu and that's it. But or Ultimate
Ticket.
Ticket's really not that good. If anything, limit that at 2, but I'm already running 2. It's they hit Factory, but Factory's actually better than it.
Yeah, blown up. Ultimate Offering, ban?
Could happen.
I don't see it happening because it's already at 1 and there's
I see it with Gears.
there's so many cards now that pop back row.
Tsukiyomi reprint, possibly back to 2. I'd be really excited.
If it does, I'm playing GKs.
If it does, I'm playing Empty Jar. That's gonna be a douche the entire time.
I'm different.
What else we got here? Merlanians.
I'd say maybe Dragoon.
That's what I said. I said Dragoon. A lot of people think Undyne. I guess the Undyne engine's so good. What else we got brought up? I obviously brought up the Monster Reborn being banned in PLS.
That's fan favorites.
That's fan favorites.
Not gonna happen.
Monster Reborn top deck wins games. No matter what deck you're playing, who you're playing against.
There's a lot of top decks that can win games.
No cards in hand, no cards on field. Top deck that wins games besides BLS and Monster Reborn.
Any monster, if they have nothing either.
Besides Rabbit.
About
Late
Icarus.
game. Late game.
Icarus attack.
So you should be banned. Also, Heavy
And
Storm.
3 to none.
3 to none. Fire Fist getting touched next ban list.
Maybe Tenki.
Tanky. I don't know what it does yet. I played it once.
Dragon.
Searches out.
Broken.
Searches out any level 4 beast warrior.
Horn of Phantom Beast.
Phantom Beast. That's a good point. That is almost all of the battle phase
1 to 2.
shenanigans.
What?
Put it to 1, put it to 2.
Right now it's at 3, but most decks are only running 2.
That's a tough call. Probably say drop it to 2.
What about windups?
Magician. Because that'll make the deck Magician 1. That'll make the deck still playable.
Yeah.
It just won't have it just won't be the super power.
Because if you hit Shark,
If you hit Shark,
you
yeah.
can't. The deck's broken.
there's like no combos anymore. But if
I still think Factory should be these down. Isn't it still a 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, Factory should be at like. I would like 1, but realistically 2. Personally.
um,
What else we got? We got Agents, Hyperion, obviously, which is still a very good point.
Hyperion 2.
Hyperion 2 is fine. I mean, it doesn't it slows them down and it doesn't hurt them.
ban Shine Ball.
Shine balls are banned. 3 vanillas to 0.
I say ban Exodia that's been 1, but then bring all the pieces back to 3.
What about Inzectors?
I think Inzectors.
I don't think Inzectors are even going to be touched.
I think that they should get
Why
rid of
even
Hornet.
2?
In all honesty, even though I love Inzectors, I think if they get rid of Hornet, the deck will not be a superpower anymore.
I think they're actually going to help him out a little bit because of how strong Macro is right now.
I think Macro's going to get hit hard.
I don't.
Why? Well, you got Macro Rabbits.
Because
Either A.
Nope, there's another one, Rabbit.
Rabbit. Yeah, but I mean Macro itself
I think Rabbit
isn't.
hit the 1.
Macro doesn't give the player who's using it any advantage at all. It's just the deck that it's running right now, which is Rabbit. And Rabbit is not affected by it's hardly affected by the macro.
I know Rabbit's not affected, but Rabbit in general.
Yes.
This meta's turning into a Rabbit meta.
We mean
What I'm
turning
saying-
into it is. It's bullshit.
But I'm saying is, like, macro... The only thing that macro helps is the DD deck with Helios. That's it. Otherwise, it just hurts other decks. Macro only actually helps the DD deck.
What about then you got the whole macro rabbit discussion, which it's completely ridiculous how overpowered the deck is. So if they keep running macro, what is Konami going to hit to make them slow? They're obviously going to be hit. There's no way. 60% of a regional is starting to be just macro rabbit. Now Fire Fist. It's like you're playing Fire Fist or macro, and then you have that small percentage of wind-up players who always top somehow.
I think Rabbit's the problem.
I actually feel like heroes are going to get hit a little.
Heroes? I think
They hit it last Banlist, too, if you don't. They brought,
Yeah,
he called it 2.
I know, but I also think
he called it one.
I think Bubble Man might actually get hit.
No, I think
Bubble Man or
not
Gemini
Super
Spark.
Poly, Miracle Fusion. I think Miracle.
I
needs
think
to go
Bubble
lower.
Man or Gemini Spark.
Miracle's ridiculous. It's like, go for Excalibur, detach 2,
Shining, Absolute Zero,
Shining
Risk
Absolute. It's
Out,
ridiculous.
Great Tornado, anything.
Caught Rabbit to 0.
That's what I'd like to see, but I don't think they will.
Maybe 1.
I personally think Rabbit does need to be changed, but I think they're going to keep it at 2.
I don't know.
But like I said, I think Dragoons or Marksman's the one that pops space down, right?
Yes.
One of those two.
And Attack Squad is the one that pops space up. I think
Infantry.
Yeah.
Attack Squad does nothing.
I think it's either going to be Undyne. Everyone's saying Undyne with the Undyne engine, or they're going to, I mean, Lind is a pretty big problem as well.
I only see a lot of decks run 2 of her, though.
What, Lind? That's all you need. So good,
Or
though.
Pike.
You touched on Devo last video, right?
Mm-hmm. That's personal. Like,
Because the biggest OTK with them is you drop Megalo, and then you normal summon Diva, and that's an automatic OTK. Because you pop Diva, use the Diva to search out
when you
Marksman,
summon it.
then you pop Diva for Megalo attack,
Attack
to attack
twice.
and then you attack Marksman, and then you get Dragoon out. And that's over 8,000 damage. And when you're dropping Megalo, you usually can pop your opponent's monster with Marksman and Infantryman. Well, you can pop their cards. So.
What about back row? Like all the Tarantulas.
Stable. Tarantula at 1.
Tarantula back at 1.
Still think it's going to go to 1. It's so busted.
Mirror Force?
Nope, Air Force
I think Mirror Force say 2.
Air Force hasn't even been a big problem.
I think
Starlight Road is like what's been keeping everything level.
A lot of people still just playing 1, though. So.
Yeah.
I think Spellbook Magician.
What, the little boy guy?
Yeah. Just because with them getting, because they're getting, what is that? Spellbook of the Math? No, not
Isn't
Spellbook.
Reaper? I mean, not Reaper.
Grand Spellbook or whatever.
What is Justice?
Yeah.
That's a problem. That's instant
What's the...
Reaper buffs you
No,
hit.
the 1-star. Which one's that?
Well, I'm talking about the spell that they're supposed to be getting.
Stoic.
You're
That's
talking
what
about Stoic, the
Yeah,
common.
something.
But I'm talking about Spellbook Magician, the one that
Yeah.
when it's normal summon you get any Spellbook.
Normal
cards.
Summoner flip too.
Yeah. So,
Stupid.
but with that one coming out in Attack on Galaxy, I don't remember the name of it, but it's going to completely break the game because it makes Spellbooks be able to plus like 12 in one turn, and then they win. There's nothing you can really do about it.
I think
The
next
Grand
next
Spellbook of
format,
Judgment. That's it.
next format, Harpies and that are going to be like
Crazy.
the best.
Well, also Mermails are getting more support in Attack on Galaxy.
Didn't know
So,
that.
Medulches.
Of course.
And Medulces are getting support, and there's more stuff to be
Not
announced.
one deck.
There's also Phantom Beast planes coming out. So you gotta think about all that stuff. So I'm thinking, actually, limited removal.
2?
0.
0? You think it's going to be just completely banned?
Yeah, because all of the Phantom Beast XYZs are machines. And they can't be destroyed as long as they have tokens on the field. Which means that limited removal's cost is nothing. You just bump up your monster to, I think the main one's attack is at 27, so you get a 5400 attack monster with no repercussion at all. And you're not afraid of Mirror Force, you're not afraid of Dark Hole, you're not afraid of even Garunix, the Fire King, which is another thing. Garunix.
Rekindling.
Rekindling.
How about
One of my favorite cards, and I know it's going to be put to 1. I don't even think 2.
feel anything's gonna happen to Glide Beasts?
Glide Beast?
Maybe.
They've been,
I haven't looked
they've
into
been
it at
making
all.
some
I
noise.
don't know much about the deck itself. I don't know if you do.
Never even wanted.
I know how to play around them, but I don't know what all the traps and stuff.
I've
do.
shown no interest.
I know
in
one negates effects. One I think negates a summon, if I'm correct. I know. I don't know. I know that with the tag out and fusion and Prisma,
Yeah.
stuff gets crazy. real
I
quick.
feel they might possibly get hit though.
And with Lightning Chidori out now, they can go into that very easily by tagging out.
I think
That I could actually see getting hit too.
Yeah,
Chidori?
Lightning Chidori to 1.
Hmm.
I wouldn't want to because I'm planning on playing Harpies next format, but it's a realistic
Compulse is
thing.
going to 2. Compulse is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It just bounces all your nice stuff anytime.
Like even like how we were saying Tenki, the guy just topped in I don't remember what regional, Arizona I think the regional. A guy topped with windups because he ran a Tenki and he teched the Tenki into his main deck in windups because it's an instant rabbit to your hand.
Yeah.
Like people never thought about that. And then there's also that build that's going around now with the TGs, where you have automatic search out for any of your monsters, and then when they're destroyed, you get to search out any of your monsters again. And the problem with Reborn Tengu with Tenki is just crazy, because Reborn Tengu is a Beast Warrior too. So that means you search out a monster, which when he leaves the field, brings out another one. So it's like a +3 for no reason.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Gaga Magician should be put at 2. Reason for that: Frank Kent is coming out, whether they announce it or not. It has been in the works for so long.
They've announced
Broken.
that it's going to be a jump
Is it?
promo. Yep, pretty sure.
That's when I rebuild them completely, just for Frank Kent. Not only that, but Gimmick Puppets. Gimmick Puppet Leo.
Yep.
It's the one where it's
That's
3
the next one.
turns and it.
So that's
You
when
win
you
games.
use safe zone, all that stuff to protect.
I don't think you can have anything on field though.
They should limit the count.
But it's at 3,000.
I think you can. I'm with him. But I don't know.
Now, if like, as far as Haze Beasts go, rekindling, it's gonna slow it down, but it's already fast without it. But it just is like,
So
oh,
that's a free ban.
I'm gonna go
like, no cost.
pretty hard in the paint right now for no reason.
Yeah,
What?
it's just no cost banish plus attack.
Basicock?
Yeah.
I don't think Basicock's gonna get touched unless somebody starts topping with it. I haven't-
That's my feeling on Madolches. There's literally only been one guy who's topped with it, and there's other regionals.
I saw someone playing it at
Yeah,
ETC.
people still play it, but it's only been that one time that the guy's topped with it. That's
What else
why.
we got? Stuff that's gonna be banned, killed completely.
I think Hornet.
Hornet banned?
Nah, I think it's gonna stay at 1.
I don't know. They haven't been making too much noise. If they were making more noise, I consider it.
It's because of macro. Macro
True
is completely
It's a,
destroys
it's a
that.
macro format.
I think something completely kicked out of the game.
Something like
I could see Earth getting back down to 1.
Maybe I think Gungnir.
I said Gun Gear before. Gun Gear is
I
just
don't think he's gonna get.
the reason why is not his effect. It's the Alanian effect. That no, Konami's obviously not going to be like, all right, they cost so much, let's get rid of Marksman. That would break some huge like combos. But I think Gun Gear getting cut is good because it's an ice bearer and they deserve to be on the ban list. And again, and not only
Let's
that,
get rid of all the synchros. The
anything
only
good.
part of the deck.
DeLorean is the only thing you can keep. And then until they find a way to make it
They
busted.
just used a Lauren to recycle.
Yeah, just to get this, just to get like Diva back in hand to do next turn.
Yeah.
If they still have them on the field.
What else? Nothing.
I think
Next rough kill.
I think Fossil Dino's gonna get put to 2.
Most people only put them on the sideboard anyway.
Yeah, but I
So
mean,
I don't know.
what's coming back?
Coming back.
From the ban list.
Sport.
I'm still saying Tsukiyumi's gonna get put back to 2. Konami just reprinted it as an ulti, which is probably the nicest ulti ever. And I know I'm gonna regret getting rid of all my Tsukis, so
That one.
I don't have it. Not very upset.
I'll pick one up.
I'll pick it up when they release that. It's at 2, like I said.
Royal Tribute. Well, Royal Tribute's not banned. I just thought about it.
Royal Tribute.
The card, the Great Puber card that drops all the monsters in your hand.
That should stay at 1, or it should
at
be
2
put to
right now.
1. Completely kills because everyone's got so much monsters now.
Because I don't know. I played against 2 Great Peepers at the Philly Regionals, and that game, both games, I 2-0'd him, luckily, because he wasn't that good of a player. But when he activated Royal Tribute first turn, I had 5 monsters in my hand. I lost my entire hand, and he lost 1 card.
Too bad you weren't playing Dark Worlds.
Too bad I wasn't playing Dark Worlds.
Dark Worlds.
What about
They're obviously going to get hit this format, just like every other format.
Dark Magician of Chaos?
You
You think he's going to come back?
He could.
It's possible.
If he come back, it's just to level out something bigger that they hit. Not going to lie. If they like killed Rabbit,
this card, I don't think they're going to bring it back.
it's so. Remember that was back when you could have. That was the same format that you could have triple.
That
Dark Run.
was triple. That was
Triple Dark on
That was
and
with Teledad.
Holodeck.
Wasn't that the same time as Triple Honest, I think, too?
Triple Honest is like Fear of God. Every play.
If you're playing a
It's
light,
like, I'm
if
actually
you're playing a
gonna
deck
put
with
that in
lights in
defense. It was rough.
it, Magician.
So, what about any Harpy stuff? Hunting Ground?
Hunting Ground 2.
I say 1.
I would like one. Konami's gonna be like, let's just
Kill a deck with
kill a deck.
They've-
Pretty much. I mean, I understand the whole Heretic Yushki was killed before.
It's still topping.
No, the
Tyler Nolan over
Yushki is topping the Yushki loop that takes 40 minutes turn 1, and you're just like, well, I guess I didn't want to get food after match 1. That's ridiculous. Yushkis, I haven't even bothered looking into, so I'm not even sure what would be hitting that.
It would be...
Nope, all Yushkis banned.
It's one of the rituals. It's,
Oh, it's the Aquamir.
Kraken?
No, the ritual monster.
Oh, it would
Is
be,
the problem.
it'd be the one that just came out in the DT, I think.
It's not Ghost Kraken. No, it's like, well, it's actual... It's a card that's out right now. It's not Ghost Kraken, it's...
I have that card, too. I don't know if I have it on me.
I haven't looked into it.
It's one of... I'm pretty sure it's one of the rituals.
Oh, you got that binder for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We have Evil Swarms, Constellars coming back. It's like,
Evil Swarm's gonna get hit.
why is Robbie Cole?
Because that's
He
what
signed
He signed this?
Yeah. That's what
I hope people think I'm out
What
of
about
it.
Card Trooper to 3?
Card Trooper? No.
If anything,
I know
say,
what Card
I
Trooper
say
does.
drop it even more to 1.
I know what Card Trooper does.
Pluses.
It's been happening to me. It's not cool at all. We have Evil Swarms. I think Web is going to be put down.
I think Ophion should go to 1 before it even comes out.
Ophion is
Which
ridiculous.
I don't think they can do. Because the card wouldn't be released yet.
I think they're gonna, what's it called, help out, Chaos Dragons anymore? Hurt them more?
I don't think they're going to bring back...
They're already doing well.
Yeah.
I think, if anything, Pulsar to 2.
What else? Is
Spellbook. We got Spellbooks. Decks that have been topped then. We're definitely
Frogs.
missing Froggy Monarchs.
I was actually thinking about frogs too.
Swamp Frog.
Swap?
Swap. Swamp Frog needs to be cut down a bit. I think Swap Frog to 2 and Rodent Totem to 2 as well.
That just reminded me. Heraldics.
I haven't even seen what they do
They have
yet.
that one magic card that targets 2 Heraldic Beasts in your graveyard. You special summon them, and then you XYZ with those monsters. Instantly. For no reason. Like,
Just cause you can.
yeah. So that's, you take 2 level 4s, and you automatically XYZ with them.
Sweet.
Gears.
Gears?
Gears?
Machinas? Or gadgets?
Either one.
Or you
They
talk
could both get hit.
card carry Gears? I think,
They haven't made as much noise as they had been, but still definitely hit.
Geargagon X to 2. It should be at 1.
Well, most people play 2, don't they?
Yeah, well, with this new card coming out, the
Template.
template fish, what is it?
Template goldfish.
Goldfish. That is the reason why people actually start picking up
Geargions again.
gears. Yeah, the gear deck in
When it's
general.
normal summon, you get the special summon machine.
Not a fan of it. It's really good, but I don't feel like playing somebody that has.
So,
that
which
deck.
means you can, if you're playing that in Karakuri or in the any gear game mecha, you're just like, okay, so I'll use template, special summon my armor for my hand, and then special summon accelerator, and then I will flip down my armor and go into Geargigon, which means you automatically search out for, you can do it, if you're doing the Machina build, you can go into
You think Band 3?
Gear Frame.
What is that?
Miyaki the Destroyer.
What's he do?
Lets you play trap cards
when he's
from
destroyed
your
by
hand.
battle.
No, it's just when he's sent to the
when he's
sent to the graveyard.
when he's sent to the graveyard, you could activate traps from your hand.
Sumochi? Like, is it when he's sent by battle?
No, it just says when he's sent to the graveyard.
So torrential, chain, no, torrential, then do you have to chain off of destruction?
No.
No? So you can just
Activate trap
activate
cards
after?
as a normal spell card.
That's super awesome. Super awesome. Yeah, that's
Lance?
not coming back. Nah, Lance is staying. Lance keeps certain decks balanced. I agree.
I could see it
people
going to 2.
What else have to cover? Violence. I think what I was writing.
6 items.
6 Sam.
6 Sam?
I don't think 6 Sam. I don't know. 6 Sams have been trending.
And Gateway.
They're supposedly been. They're one of the top 5 decks out. That's been regionals. Like, that's been trending at regionals.
There's literally, no matter where you go, there's always going to be 6 names.
I play them a lot. I play them pretty often. Like, besides us. I don't know. I think they'll be. If they get hit, I think United will go to 2. They're really slow. I mean, they're not very.
You say 6 Sams are slow?
No, I mean, like, slow them down is what I want to say.
What else is?
I gotta redo this
Going up
entire
right now.
binder. I don't care.
Some up and coming.
Up and coming decks. I think he's. I guess it's rekindling. He's basically gonna be good. Dark Arm to 3.
So, with Medolces though, maybe Pudding Cess. Because they're getting that new card.
Magaline to 2.
There's that new card that negates whatever. And then if you have a Pudding Cess, you get to special summon a Medolce from your deck, I believe.
Well, it's...
Or there's
No,
also that...
I believe it's you can't have a Medolce in your graveyard. It's the same thing as that Medolce T-Break was, which... I mean... Even the way I play now, I don't end up with a lot of Medolces in my graveyard anyway, but...
But there's also that other one, the Hoot Owl, whatever, which you can banish a Medolce from your graveyard and special summon any Medolce from your deck.
It's good, but
any Medolce monster.
But,
Wow.
but
So
I,
it's an instant.
But I'm only running one of it in mine.
I don't know. It you do it. It's a beast though, so you automatically get Messing Louder's effect to search out Palooza, Ticket, or the field spell.
I hate Palooza so much. It's like, oh, Palooza. It's like this sucks.
That's actually one they should hit.
This is a terrible
They should
experience.
hit, if they're going to hit anything, they have to hit Palooza and Tiramisu.
I feel like they're just not very focused on it.
Yeah, that is a German Gaga competition, by the way.
That is German. Franken. Oh, my bro.
How long is this video now?
I don't know. What else we gotta cover? Should we just cover whatever? Morphing Jar to 1. I mean to band. I'm being serious. Morphing Jar gives you a clean hand. In this format, clean hand means game. It's whoever didn't enter battle phase that turn wins.
God, I just popped this mustard everywhere. I've been squeezing it, making fart noises.
Nice. Alright, well that'll be it for the video after we squeeze some mustard. Like, sub, comment,
Let us know what you think, guys.
and see you guys later.